Today's dish is chicken biryani, the dish that won the Southeast Regional Final on Britain's Best Dish, consisting of chicken in a rich masala sauce, accompanied by flavoured white rice, potatoes and garnished with caramelised onions.
My name is Shwana and this is Cooking with Shwana. Right, I'm going to be making chicken biryani. This is my famous chicken biryani. This is a dish that I took to Britain's Best Dish in 2011. I won the Southeast Regional Final.
Judges, Shawarma's chicken biryani. John, when you tried Shawarma's biryani last time, beginning of the week, you said you felt lost. Couldn't find your way through all the flavours. What do you think today?
Well, I found my way. First of all, the presentation, let's talk about that. Very clever. You can see all the layers. Beautiful. Little tobacco onions on the top. Lovely sweet and toasted. Nice clean salad. Cleans your palate. Go back in, get some more. Delicious.
Right, Chilli.
It's really a great dish. Looks perfect. Bit more of the sauce and I'd be well happy.
Ed.
With this, it all comes together as one hit of something that I really, really enjoy. I think it's delicious.
There's a lot of spices and things needed for this dish, but don't worry, you will get the recipe with all the details and how to do everything. I will talk you through it all and you can see the tutorial, you know, if you think you're going to be making mistakes or things like that. Once you learn how to do this, it will be so easy for you. 500 grams of onions, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, 8 cloves of garlic and 1-inch cube of ginger, 1 teaspoon of Garam Masala, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of cumin seed, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of ground cloves and green cardamom, 2 tablespoons plum puree, cinnamon stick and 3 black cardamom, 1 heaped teaspoon of coriander powder, 7 green chilies, 600 grams of tomato, 800 grams of chicken on the bone, 3 medium potatoes cut up in equal size. Chilies in and I'm frying them. I've cut them in half because what happens with the green chilies, if you leave them whole and when they get heated up they'll pop and more than likely you'll get oil on, you know, on your hands or on your face. So be careful, just cut them in before you put them in. Coriander powder, cumin powder, chili powder, garam masala, black pepper, the cloves and the green cardamom powder. Now I'm going to stir fry this until all the liquid from the tomato and the onions has dried up. Right, as you can see, it's all dried up now, all the liquid. The oil is thoroughly separated. Now I'm going to put this into a jug and wait for it to cool down and then blend it. I'm going to throw my whole spices in, the cinnamon stick and the black cardamom, just fry them in that oil, and also the cumin seeds. So I'll put the sauce back into the frying pan. And I'm going to stir this because all my whole spices are in there. Stir it thoroughly. Now's a good time to taste the chilies and to add the salt. Okay, the chicken's been added. I'm going to stir fry this for a few minutes, and then I'm going to put a lid on it for about 5-10 minutes, and then I'm going to stir fry it again if there's any liquids left. Now, you can add more meat if you want to, more chicken if you want to, more meat if you want to. It's entirely up to you. Some people like a lot of meat in their biryani. Some people don't like a lot of meat. I'm going to be adding some potatoes as well to bulk it up. You know, if you're having a big family gathering, you can add fried potatoes to this. They do taste very nice in biryani. So it's entirely up to you. Now, I've just gone by about 800 grams to a kilo of chicken. You can add more. As you can see, there's plenty of sauce in here to accommodate the extra meat. I've got here one onion very thinly sliced. I'm going to fry these onions until they're really dark. This is to garnish the biryani and to put it in with the layers when I put the chicken in. So you put a little bit of oil, not too much, and you add the onions. Basically, you just fry them until they're really dark. You have to be careful that you don't burn them. Right, and because I'm going to put some potatoes into my biryani, I need to deep fry them and then keep them to one side. And then use them when I'm layering the rice and chicken. Right, I'm just going to have a look at the chicken. The oil's beginning to separate again, which is what we want. We want this mixture to be nice and dry. Coming along nicely. Still a little bit wet. I want it drier, so I'm going to still leave it on heat, but keep stirring it. I'm going to leave the lid off so that it dries. Potatoes are frying nicely here. Caramelizing nicely. Okay, they're on low heat and I'm just letting them caramelize. The onions are nicely caramelized, can you see? I'm going to put these aside as well with the potatoes, ready for layering. Right, the potatoes are fried, all nice and golden. Just going to take them out and put them to one side. So I'm going to add some lemon juice. Because we use so many onions in a biryani masala, we have to balance that out with some sourness like lemon or, you know, the plum puree, or some people put yogurt in. Right, I'm going to be using 1 kg of basmati rice, which I have washed and soaked about half an hour prior to when I'm going to boil them. In this pan I've got water. I think there's about 6 litres of water here, and I'm going to be putting in 2 tablespoons of salt, 1 tablespoon of cumin seed, and a couple of tablespoons of oil, so that when the rice is boiling, you know, they won't stick to each other, and once I've drained them, they still won't stick. Let the water come to the boil, and then we'll put the rice in. Now you have to be very careful when you boil the rice. You've got to take the rice, drain the water off them when they're half cooked. Okay, so you have to sort of like stand on top of it and make sure that they don't overcook. Okay, so the rice are ready. You can see that I'm taking one piece in my hand and it's breaking into three. So as you can see, I'm taking this piece of rice and I'm just breaking it, and it's breaking into two but not getting mashed up. That's when I need to drain my rice. As you can see, the chicken has now thoroughly dried, the oil has separated. Can you see there isn't that much oil that you can see? It's all being absorbed by the curry and now by the masala, and now I'm going to turn off the heat. This has been cooking for about an hour. I'm just going to layer. So you want to put enough rice in that will cover the bottom of the pan. Okay, like that. Just spread it out gently. Some potatoes. So spread this out. Okay. Cover the potatoes. Like this. Big dish in our cuisine. You know, it's a very special dish. For birthday parties or celebration, when it's Eid, it's served when people are getting married. You know, we tend to make a show of it. So we've garnished it with onions, and then we put a little colour. So I'll put some red. This is powdered colouring. It's optional, it's your choice if you're not into using food colouring. You could take some saffron and put that in some water and then put that on top, and a little bit of orange. Just very visual, you know, just to make it look special. I'm going to put some boiled water down the side of the pan so that when I put this on heat, it will cause steam for the rice to cook and fluff up. Right, I'm going to put it on a very low flame, very low, like that. And I'm going to put a tea towel on top, a clean tea towel, okay, like that. And then I will put the lid on and leave that for about half an hour. Go to the side, go to the bottom and gently lift up, and you'll have the nice layers of masala, meat. Okay. This is my chicken biryani, and this is how I presented it in Britain's Best Dish. This is a bundi rata with the cucumber, tomato and onions in it.